Hi guys, Reaction Squad here, but not Reaction kind of double person, because Charlie's gone. He chickened out of this video.
He's a chicken, guys!
No, he's not, but I can understand why.
He's half chicken.
You just screamed, I'm scared for the room. But anyways, it's because today we are watching.
He's scared of everything that has to do with like spirits and stuff, so he
It is 10 phone numbers you should never call by the Amazing Top 10. Link to this video will be in the description.
But you probably won't really need to like watch this.
If you want to watch it without us screaming, then go ahead. and just so we don't get copyrighted.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to get copyrighted. But anyways, let's get into this video. Oh guys, it's been a while since we uploaded, but it's school started, so that crap happened.
Crap. Sorry.
Are you ready? Let's start the video. 3, 2, 1, go!
Hey, welcome back everyone. I'm Danny Burke. Now this is going to be a little bit of a creepy video. You know how in horror movies there's always like a creepy phone number that's cursed and you're not supposed to call it, otherwise something terrible will happen?
Yes.
Well, sometimes that appears to happen in the real world too. People out there have some pretty scary stories about phone numbers that you shouldn't call. But hey, you guys should be the judges of that, I think. I'm just the messenger. This is the top 10 phone numbers you should never call. Coming out number 10, we have Sadako's number. In Japan, many people believe that the number 09044444444 is a sinister number that you should never call in any circumstance.
Also, guys, as a part 2 to this, we're going to be reacting to actual people doing these. First, we're just going to figure out a couple of them that, like, you can actually call them.
We're probably never going to try these because we don't want to get cursed.
I mean, maybe if I hit, like, 100 subscribers on my vlogging channel, I'll do this.
No, how about we do 100 subscribers on this?
Yes, then we'll do it. No, this is Reaction Squad, so maybe on, like, a vlog channel. But anyways, back to the video.
We would be reacting to what happened.
Whatever. So part 2 would be us actually watching people calling these numbers. So I've seen a couple, so let's continue.
In Japanese, the number 4 is shi, which sounds a lot like the word for death. So yeah, the number itself is pretty much just death. But it's said to get even worse if you call it. Apparently, you will hear a strange, creepy noise and then die within 1 week from a freak accident.
Oh yeah.
Wait, that's like the 7 days thing. You know what would be horrifying? That I've, like, heard of prank callers who, like, call random numbers, and if they pick up, they whisper 7 days into the call. That would be so horrifying.
They probably have in the past, like, YouTubers.
Also, do you guys hate it when you press space and then YouTube scrolls down instead of pausing it? Well, now we have a designated pause button. Can you guess what it is? It's the freaking K button. Why K? It's so random. But anyways, back to the video.
It's basically like the phone version of the ring, so no thank you. Alright, we're just getting started now. We're at number 9 and we have the red numbers. Now this one originates from Nigeria back in July 2004.
Sounds really scary.
Emails started spreading around the country at this time, warning people to not call or answer anything from these numbers. They would apparently appear on the phone in bright red when your phone rang. Now, if you did take the call, people said a high-frequency sound would blast out of the phone and cause hearing loss and even brain hemorrhaging, which killed people. At the time, the biggest Nigerian cell network in the country.
I don't think that was the actual thing. I think it was just an example of what could have happened. I don't think that was actually
put out a statement saying the deaths weren't real, but some people out there still swear the numbers and the noise coming from them were 100% real. All right, moving on to number 8 now, guys. We have 10 million. I'm saying that because it's easier than just saying 1 followed by 7 zeros. Anyway, there has been a legend spreading around Asia for a number of years now that if you call the number 10 million, a male voice will answer and instantly tell you that if you do not call 15 people and tell them to call this number, you will die.
Just send out just tweet it
so
on Twitter.
Everybody who calls that has to spread the news to them, and then they have to keep calling them.
Then everyone will call it. Or if you have more than 15 followers on Twitter, just post the thing on Twitter going, call this number, it's so cool. Just do that. You won't die. So yeah, let's continue watching.
No,
also,
wait,
guys, sorry for the background noise. Anyways, continue.
Quickly. Apparently, that's how the knowledge of the number has spread so rapidly around the world. Even in Western countries, I found stories online about people getting calls from this number. I don't really know what's going on. I would ask you guys to help me find out, but I don't want you to die. So, let's move on to our number 7 now, and we have Susie's Dying. This one's really
Susie's
creepy.
Dying.
It's an old
I've
one that
heard
dates
this
back
one.
to the
I feel like I heard
1970s
of,
in
like,
the
that
UK.
name, like, a
Now, back
creepy,
then, there were
creepy
payphone boxes everywhere in the streets, and there was a strange number that could be called inside of them for free. When it was answered, a woman's voice would reply and say in a very monotonous tone, "Help me, help me, Susie's dying." She would say that over and over again on repeat. Now, sometimes it would change to help me, Susie's drowning. Equally creepy. No, thank you. A lot of people calling this number back then were kids who, now that they're adults, are struggling to remember the exact number. But I heard that 2020 was one that apparently worked. I don't know if it still does.
Cool.
Maybe it died when phone boxes stopped being a thing, or maybe it's been waiting for years to be called again. All right, at number 6 spot now, we have Call Carrie. In 2013, the horror movie Carrie was released. At the end of the movie, a number appeared on the screen for people to call. 1-207-404-2604. It said, "Call Carrie."
No!
Carrie as in the scary
I don't
girl
really
from
want
the
to,
movie.
'cause
Now,
I
when
don't
you
wanna
call
die.
it would hang up instantly, but then a different number would start calling you.
Oh,
Someone catches me.
Okay.
I think it got.
Now, I've heard different mixed reports
This is
about whether the
coming.
number is actually still up today, but there are actually a few YouTube videos that you can go and watch right now of people calling the number themselves. So check it out, see what you think. For now, though, we've reached number 5, and we have the 8 number, as you can see here. Now, this technically isn't even a number you can even call anymore, but you're about to find out why. Back in 2001, this number was issued by the Bulgarian phone company Mobitel. The owner of that number was actually the company CEO. Now, he died of cancer in 2001, aged 48. His death was thought to be suspicious, as some believed a business rival had killed him using radioactive poisoning. The phone ended up with a Bulgarian mafia boss called Konstantin Dimitrov, who was gunned down in the street just 2 years later. Then the phone was also passed on to a corrupt businessman who was also shot to death in the street. After that, the legend of the cursed number and phone spread so quickly
That's like the
that
smartest thing.
Actually, one that I did saw after they called everything, they're like, "I don't want no creep tracking me." They broke the phone.
phone company has since taken it offline so that nobody can ever call it again. And
That's good.
I still wouldn't even try if I were you. Coming at number 4 now, we
Well,
have
we will.
12163331810.
You shouldn't say
This
those
one.
numbers.
And this one is really creepy. In 2007, at a Nine Inch Nails concert, someone found a USB in the bathroom. On the USB, there was a sound file that sounded a bit like crickets chirping, but when you ran it through a spectrograph software, this appears, a phone number. When you call the number, an audio tape is played of a US wiretap on a phone call. The call's really weird. It features a woman calling her mum from the bathroom or the bar and screaming for help about some crazy guy with a knife. It's pretty terrifying. Now, some people have said this was actually done by Nine Inch Nails, the band, as a promotion for their album at the time, but I've even seen people say that's just a cover-up. Either way, a scary number is a scary number. Next up, at number 3 spot now, we have
That's like so
999 9999. In the UK, 999 is the number you use to call the police. But if you're
Are you too scared to keep going?
No.
Okay, let's keep
I'm
going.
just kind of, but
Yeah,
like,
but it's supposed to be scary though. That's the point.
yeah, I know. That's
Keep
where
going.
I want to go.
Thailand and you add 7 more 9s to the end of that, well, let's just say there's a bit of an urban legend about that number. Some people in Thailand believe that the number is cursed. It's said that if you call the number, you can contact an evil spirit that will grant you one wish. The catch is, the spirit will then want your soul. In Thailand, and now in other parts of the world, some people are already thinking, well, you know what? Even if this isn't true, I'm going to stay clear of that number. Moving on to number 2 now,
that's
we
not
have the
worth it.
flip of that number. We have 666 666 6666.
That's like the
I have
worst
read many
number.
stories online about people calling or texting this number and getting some pretty evil stuff back, like the devil kind of evil, you know. Some people said they got creepy calls in the night with static and heavy breathing in the background. Others said they got strange threats and warnings about stuff they were doing at that very moment. Some people said they didn't get a call back for a long time, but eventually they always did. Is that someone just messing around? Is it the actual devil? I don't know. I don't want to find out. And finally now at number 1, we have Booth World Industries. This one's really cool and creepy at the same time. In recent years, a phone number from Illinois started circulating online. 630-296-7536. The owner is a company called Booth World Industries. When you call it, a woman called Samantha answers the phone and asks for a name to book for remodeling. Now, if you say your own name, they will somehow apparently know that it's you and they will ask for another name. Once you give them that name, they hang up and you are set to get a call back later from them where you can apparently hear the person whose name you gave screaming in the background for help. Apparently, that's what remodeling means. I literally don't even have time in this video to explain just how detailed and creepy the whole Booth World Industries number thing is, but I highly encourage you guys to check out some of the YouTube videos that we have of people calling the number. It's pretty creepy stuff. Well, guys, we've reached the end. Those were the numbers. Do what you want with them. I'm going to leave that to you, I think. Now, if you do know of any other creepy numbers or stories you've heard of, then let me know in the comment section below. We could do a part 2. Hashtag part 2. My name is Danny Burke. I hope you guys don't get any calls in the middle of the night. And I will see you all in the next
Hashtag part.
I'm not even kidding. That is really, really weird. Hello?
Okay, that was edited.
Okay. Okay, guys. So, that was interesting. That last one scared me just because, like, you just give a name and it doesn't matter, like, what name it is, they'll kill that person. So technically you have no control. I don't really believe in that, but
I feel like every time it's just gonna be a girl, but if you have like a boy name and like there's not that many, like there's no such thing as a boy name or a girl name, but if you have like usually like Jack is like usually like a boy name for like a lot of people. It's like usually a boy name, so if you usually have that, there's gonna be a lot more people that'll die. Probably.
Oh, what just happened? Look, the camera's glitching out. Because look, if you do this, the camera's acting weirdly. And like, do you see that? Maybe it's the ghost of death. I'm kidding. The ghost of camera. But anyways, guys, push the like button and break your screen. And like, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Whoa, I moved my hand so fast that